What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, MJ. Hey, Miss Witt. Hey, Question and Research. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Nicole. Hey, C Dub. Hey, Monet. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Gigi. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, shout out to Dorothy in South Africa. Yes. Hey, Missy, you finally got one. Ciao. Hey, Raquel. Hey, TH. Hey, YBS Mary. What's going on, y'all? Hey, Prophet. What's going on, Prophet? Hey, y'all. Thank y'all. I got to thank y'all for getting me up to 12K, girl. Now the next step is 15K, then 20. So we're going to do it by fives. I'm only going up for the 12 because y'all know me. I don't like odd numbers. I couldn't stand being at 11,000. But now I'm in my happy place because I'm at 12. Hey, what's good? Hey, y'all. What's good, Michigan? Who's that? Kevin Holmes. What's good, Kev? Hey, Catherine. Child, we pushing this channel through marriage boot camp. Dear Lord Jesus, not marriage boot camp, girl. Thank you for the cash app, Anita. Congratulations on hitting 12K. Thank you, boo. Thank you, babes. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. I should be the one thanking y'all. Listen, y'all the ones that's been pushing the channel and been subscribing and been sharing and liking. So I definitely appreciate y'all for that. I really do. Well, we drinking none. I ain't been nowhere, girl. I woke up this morning. Her quietest is kept. My best friend woke me up. But I'm glad she did. She woke me up like around 10 something. I said, "Ooh, bitch, I gotta get up." So I had got up, got myself together, and I said, you know what? I wanted to come up here and celebrate my 12K with y'all. And it's been some shenanigans going on. Y'all already know we can't never just sit up here and congregate and celebrate. You know, it's been some shit going on. I'm a damn fool. I thought you hit 12K on the lotto. Girl, if I hit 12K on the lotto, y'all hoes will never know it. Y'all won't be trying to come over here getting none of my goddamn money. Child, forget 12K. Girl, what's the Powerball at? I remember one time the Powerball was at $750-something million. I said, ooh, and girl, I don't even play the lottery. Girl, I went to the store for my mama. My mama bought at least $200 worth of damn lottery tickets, and that's no lie. And I won't even mad at her. That's the real gag. I won't even mad at her. Hey y'all, everybody piling up in here, girl. Sure wouldn't be telling y'all to see that I hit something when y'all see me in this. Then y'all saw me again, and I'm in my 12-bedroom compound. Okay, that's compound life. When you hit millions and billions, girl, you living in a compound. Okay, forget a mansion. You living in a compound. Thank you, Dominique. I appreciate it. Marissa, I just told you it was a whole bunch of stuff going on, girl. It's been a bunch of shenanigans going on. It's been a bunch of shenanigans going on. I don't know what's going on with the world. Girl, I'm in UK, so you will have to Western Union me. I'm like, oh, girl. I didn't know you was in the UK, East 32nd. I had no idea you was in the UK. Shout out to the UK. God, we having T-subs everywhere. There's been a couple of T-subs from Australia, Africa, UK, Perry. Like what? Well, I'm glad to know. So now if I ever decide to get my passport, I know exactly where I can go. I could go on down there to the UK when I get my passport. When I get my passport, you're gonna be the first one I'm gonna tell. I remember I stumbled across your page reading Basketball Wives. Got a write up for laughing on a call for the. Oh, girl, don't you get no more write ups, Anita? Yes, child. There's been a bunch of shenanigans going on. So first and foremost, why do people want such a huge home? Because, like, I want like a 12-bedroom compound. I do. Like Tyler Perry did it. Tyler Perry was living in an 8-9 bedroom mansion somewhere, and it was just him and Madea and Joe. Okay, it was only him, Madea, and Joe living 3 people in a 9-bedroom house. If he can do it, I can do it. I want to be able to where I can have my family come, but we ain't never got to run into each other because the house so big. It's basically like you living on your own anyhow because you ain't never got to see each other. That's the way I like it. See, I got to go. What's your question, Miriam? So y'all, yeah, Rose, them the only people that was living in Tyler Perry house. Him, Madea, and Joe. Cause y'all know they say they got a son. Girl, we ain't never seen no high nor tails of the son. And girl, the boyfriend, girl, listen, the gag is the last boy that claimed that he had a secret affair with Tyler Perry got beat the hell up. So I hope don't nobody else come up trying to say they had a little rendezvous, some foo-la-la or ooh-la-la with Tyler Perry, because he gonna send his crazy apes around there and beat your ass. Just much like he did the last boy that came out with that. Y'all don't remember that, do you? Anyway, so what happened to you reviewing the Basketball Wives? I think you're doing season 5. I miss. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And just like I was supposed to do Charm School, I did 1 episode of that and I was completely over it. I don't know. You know what? Because me, Scotty, L Teddy, Yes Bitch and all us, we was gonna do retro reviews. That's where that came from. And I started doing it, but y'all know how I do. When I get over something, baby, that's the end. Thank you, Boogie. Lord. So, girl, the first thing, hey Melissa, I'm glad y'all catching it. What's good, boo? So the first order of business, and I'm going on ahead and get these people up out the way now because I'm tired of it at this point. So since Santana, y'all know chimichanga making, bean burrito eating since Santana done went live the other day, basically saying that whoever leaked out her recordings of her and Joe having a conversation, basically she mad at her. She feel like karma is gonna get her, and whatever her and Joe decide to do is their business, and they're public figures, and because they're public figures, you know, that storyline would have played out on Love and Hip Hop. That I don't believe. And that's, to me, I think that's why she was really upset, because she really wanted this story to be played out on Love and Hip Hop. But now that it done came out, yeah, Rocky Thunder was in the midst of it too, child. Like, Sid is like, this is my whole thing about Sid. And if y'all want to hear what the bird had to say, y'all can always go on her channel. It was on Instagram Live. Thank you, Love Jezebel. It was on Instagram Live. For the super chat, boo, thank you. It was on Instagram Live, on her Instagram Live. Hey, Abs. And she went on this long dissertation. She says she had some stuff written down because she's a Libra and an empath. She had to write it down, but then she said, girl, forget this paper. I'm going to just go on ahead and say what I got to say. Who is that? Hey, Aaron, Wow's Out TV. And you know, and all that extra yada yada yada. This is my whole thing about Sin, though. Sin, if it happened to you, you need to come on out and admit that. Stop protecting it. See, first of all, Sin, this the real gag, and this is why I don't feel sorry for you if this did happen, because wasn't you the one who came out and spoke out and said that Joey was going to treat you better because you was a racially ambiguous woman. I believe that was your words. You said, and I quote, because you was racially ambiguous, that you was going to be treated like a queen and this, that, and this. You said that. You said that. So now that I'm getting word back that he almost tore off in your ass, you're adding more. And see, that was already an insult. But now you adding an extra insult and an extra stank in it by basically trying to take up for him. And I'm not understanding why. Like, even in your rant, you said y'all wasn't together. Y'all haven't been together. Y'all wasn't even together when the show was filming and this, that, and this. So why is you taking up for him? And this is the thing, Sin. People will believe in more coming from you than coming from Tahiry. See, the difference between Sin and Tahiry, in my opinion, we already know that Sin Santana ain't about that life when Erica Mena bopped her in her face and she did nothing about it, but went off running to the Uber with the Miscellaneous and crying. We can't forget that. That was season 5. She touched me. She hit my face. I can't believe she hit me. She hit me in my face. Like, that was you. That was you. So we already know you don't know how to protect yourself in domestic abuse situations. That's the difference. See, that's why you need to like come on out and be like the real poster child for domestic abuse, because see, Tahiry can't do it. Tahiry was beating that ass first, and he got tired of being beaten on, and he did what he had to do. Quiet as kept. I ain't even mad at him for doing it. But see, people would have believed it coming from you. And my whole thing is, you love to sit up and say, our child. I'm a mother. I'm a mother. I have a son. And that is his daddy. That is his father. You know, I'm a mother. That is his son. And the whole thing is, that's even more reason for you to break the damn cycle. Because what type of morals and values will he be teaching Langston? If he's going off, kicking off into Tahiry, which I can't blame him, but if he's doing that to you, and we already know you ain't about that life, and you have a son, that is even more reason why you need to be like, look, y'all, listen. Yes, it happened. It's true. He needs some help. Can somebody help him? Because we have a son. I don't want that rubbing off on my son. I don't want my son to think that that's okay because, you know, he saw his dad do that to me. I don't want that. I don't want that. If this is your son and you're a mother and all of this, prove that. If he can't be the example, you be the example to your son and let your son know that there are real independent, strong women out here who will not be putting up with any man putting their hands on them. Period. Especially when the woman did nothing to ward that situation to happen. Thank you, Aaron. If he can't be the example, you be the example. That's what y'all need to stop doing. Y'all women need to stop getting up here. Basically, because basically what she did was take up for him. Basically, I mean, she took up for him without taking up for him. Like, she didn't say nothing, but she didn't say nothing. She was more mad and upset at the fact that, you know, the girl, her friend, or whoever she thought was her friend, leaked out the audio. She was more upset about that than she was at the fact that happened to her. Joe claimed Sin was lazy and kept a dirty house. I believe it. I believe it too, quiet as it's kept. I believe it too. But I feel like Sin is probably one of the real victims of Joe Budden's wrath. And I feel like instead of trying to saying something but not saying nothing, she need to say something. That's what she need to do. And help prevent this from anybody else that should be you, not Tahiry. Tahiry has nothing to do with this because Tahiry is a snake in the grass, just like Joe. They was both sitting around here, you know, choking each other and slamming each other and every damn thing else that y'all hood projectic people in relationships do. Thank you for the cash out, boo. Mwah. Here's to the 12K. I love your channel. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheers to the 12K. I ain't got nothing to cheers to, but cheers anyway, bitch. But yeah, that's where that goes. So then Jonathan, Miss Jonathan. Now y'all know I don't see it for Jonathan. I don't see it for Jonathan. But Jonathan also came on his live the other day because apparently when Tahiry was on Hollywood Unlocked, she brought up his name in the situation. And Miss Jonathan ain't like that. Miss Jonathan said, girl, what you not gonna do is bring me up into your bull crap. This is what you're not gonna do. So since you brought me up, I'm gonna tell the truth. So he decided to come up on his lonesome and say, basically, while they was in the middle of filming, y'all remember that episode where he called her stupid or something like that, or nincompoop, or imbecile? He called her something. Because I talked about that on the review. After that, that's when he says, and I quote, "You're the one who walked up on me, did all of this to my face, saying that I'm the type of person who needs to be touched." And he said, because you're a woman and I did not want to put my hands on you, I had to call the Crazy 88s to come up from out the background to get you up off of me. Not only that, he says that there were 3 Crazy 88s that she also assaulted during the time of production, during the time of them filming. So to all of you vloggers and bloggers out there who made Tahiry out to be this huge victim of Vado, and it don't matter what Vado done, he still should have never laid hands on her. And girl, one of them said, I don't recall Tahiry being aggressive in anything that she has done. Are you kidding? Girl, there's no, and this is the thing that you women do that I hate. Y'all don't mind calling out, y'all don't mind slut shaming a woman. Y'all don't mind calling women whores. Y'all don't mind calling women homewreckers. Y'all don't mind calling women side pieces. But then when it comes to situations like this, you want to, oh, it don't matter what he done. He still shouldn't have done that. Are you kidding me? That's exactly why a lot of you women get killed in a lot of situations. And that's exactly how a lot of men get killed in situations, because they feel as though they're not supposed to hit them, so they don't. But then the hits go too far. I know somebody personally that was, I'm not going to say who, that wound up brain dead because his woman kept putting her hands on him and he never hit her back. She got upset one day, took a metal baseball bat and hit him upside his head twice, full force. That man was brain dead. Stayed alive for 2 weeks, and then they had to pull the plug. Stop sitting here trying to act as if women can't be abusive. Women can't hold that same time. And women should be held just as accountable for their actions as men. They should. And instead of y'all sitting up here trying to make Tahiry out to be some type of victim because he's a man, who gives a damn? In the eyes of the law, they were both wrong. Just like homegirl that did that to my friend, she's in jail 30 years. 30 years. Y'all women need to stop doing that. Stop doing that. If you're going to slut shame a woman and this, that, and this, y'all need to let a woman also know you're wrong. You had no reason to put your hands on him. He did not do nothing to warrant that. And had he hit you back, it would have been on you. And I would have turned the other way. Thank you, Monet Elizabeth. I appreciate you, boo. We're not even gagging yet, and you preaching. That's why I love you. I love you too, Monet. Mwah. Thank you so much for the super chat, baby. But it's the truth. I really want a lot of y'all women, if y'all gonna hold women feet to the flame about being whores and sluts, y'all need to do the same thing when they running around here putting hands on men when the men did absolutely nothing to them. Stop doing that. Y'all don't want us to take up for the men when they do it. Then y'all need to do the same for you, for the other women. Stop that. Stop that. But back to Miss Jonathan. Miss Jonathan was very messy. Miss Jonathan didn't have to say anything, but I'm glad that he did. I'm glad that he did, because now this is another instance where it's been called out of Tahiry being an aggressor towards men. Dr. Ish, Lentola, WeTV, Marriage Boot Camp, Hip Hop Edition. I hope y'all paying attention, and I hope y'all seeing what y'all created. This is what y'all created. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I had an old college roommate that used to put hands on her boyfriend. He yoked her up one day when he got tired of it. I looked the other way because she'd been abusive. But thank you, Sippin'. Thank you, Sippin'. Now, as far as this situation with Bow Wow, y'all, listen, I don't know too much about this situation. I just saw about it not too long ago. Not too long ago. I saw yesterday. I'm trying to find it. Something about how Bow Wow did something to his girlfriend Kiyomi. Y'all know the Kiyomi that was just on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, that was supposed to be Kiki and the Fulalan with Shooter and Scrap De Leon. That Kiyomi. It turns out that not only is Miss Girl pregnant, but he held her hostage or something like that, and I think he punched her in her stomach or some stuff like that I heard. Hey, Darlinda. I used to use hands too, and that last time I did, I got knocked in the head. Let me see. Thank you, Darlinda, for being brave enough to come up here and admit that. I appreciate that, and I'm sorry that you had to learn that way, sis. I really am. I'm sorry you had to learn that way. I really am. But thank you for being bold enough and brave enough to come up here and be like, yeah, these women will go out here, they'll do it too, and this, that, that, and this. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I read about that somewhere, about how, well, saw that rather, about how she's supposedly pregnant and he punched her in the stomach and then wouldn't let her leave. And I think it was some type of audio recording or something like that they had going on. Hey, L Teddy, what's good? Or something like that going on. She was trying to leave the room and he wasn't trying to let her leave. I would have kicked his little ass like a damn football. Yeah, first of all, what is Kiyomi doing over there with Bow Wow anyway? That's what I want to know. Is he supposed to be her daddy? I mean, the baby daddy? Because she was just on Love and Hip Hop trying to fight Scrap De Leon's sister behind Shooter. So I'm confused. How you end up from doing that and sleeping with Scrap to now you pregnant and you done popped up over there at Bow Wow house and then he supposedly punched you in your stomach and then let you leave. I'm confused. Yeah, this is recent. This was recent. She claims she's pregnant and he hit her and then he wouldn't let her leave. I just saw that the other day. So I'm just confused about that whole thing. The recording is old. I think this happened before both got arrested. So why is this just now coming back up? She lost the baby. So why is this just now coming back up? I'm telling y'all, I can't think of where I was, but I saw this. I think somebody sent it to me on Twitter. And I was sitting over here confused. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not understanding. Like, how did she end up back there? Why is he not letting her leave? When did she get pregnant? Better question is, who's the baby daddy? Because people leak old audios. She hit Bow Wow before and he hit her back. Why go back? That's dumb. I agree. Good question. I don't know why this is coming up. Yeah, I don't know why this is coming up. Old recording, someone leaked it. Child. Well, we just gonna move on from that then, because Some of the milk ain't clean with that. We just gonna move right on along. We gonna keep pushing. The money looks good to them. That's why they go back. Girl, what money? Bow Wow scratching and surviving on reality TV just like everybody else. I mean, I guess so, Miss Bow Wow. He claimed after this next album he retiring. So, I saw last night and I was confused also, but it's from when they were dating. It was explained. It was to explain her side, she claims. I guess. She didn't go back after the miscarriage. Child. I mean, I was highly confused. So, y'all, what's this going on about Odell Beckham? What is going on with Odell? Listen, I'm into a lot of freaky, kinky stuff. Okay, I'm a freak to the core. You get a dose, you're gonna want some more. I'm with all of that. But what you not gonna put me in is a shitty situation. So apparently, some little girl went on somebody's interview or whatever and basically admitted to not only sleeping with Odell, but he like scat on his chest. Yeah, I just said that, Boogie. He liked for women to doo-doo, defecate, scat, S-H-I-T, whatever y'all want to call it, make a bowel movement. That's what the white people say, make a bowel movement, girl. All on his chest. And you know what? It's funny because when I was in college, I met this guy. He played football. He was a football player at Hampton University. I'm not going to say his name. He wanted that. He wanted me to doo-doo and not wipe my butt and come in there so he could smell it. I said, yeah, you're too cute for that. Like, that's exactly what I remember telling that boy. I said, yeah, you too cute for that. Like, I could see this coming from somebody that's less than cute. They'll take what they can get. But I mean, girl, he was fine as wine, finer than Odell Beckham. Girl, he was chocolate, 8-pack, whole upper chest was tatted up, sleeves down his arm was tatted up. He had back tattoos. I mean, a deep voice, a goatee, like pretty teeth, pretty really pearly whites, real deep. Deep, like that Marlo Hampton voice. He had it all. And then he lost it all with that one thing. Like, I would love for somebody that's into stuff like that to please hit me up and explain to me the purpose of all of that. And then I'm confused. Like, okay, once she does that on your chest, then what? Like, do you rub it in your body? Do you rub it on your face? Do you like to taste it or something? Like I'm trying to figure it out. Because it's like, so once she does that, then what? I mean, do you rub your dick in it and then you stick it up her puss? I hope not. Girl, Odell Beckham can't catch a damn break. Like, first he running around here slapping dudes' butts in the locker room who butts don't need to be smacked. He had that going on. Now he up here liking to be defecated on by people. Like Odell, you too cute for that. You way too cute for that. Like, you couldn't have a normal fetish. Like, you couldn't like feet. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't like titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, suck on feet, lick on feet, let her beat your meat with her feet, like stuff like that. That's normal stuff. You couldn't be in the normal. You had to take the most disgusting, vile thing. And look what happened. See, that stuff you do with your wife. You ain't got to worry about her telling nobody that because she ain't going to want nobody to know that. You doing that with randoms, and they don't mind putting you on blast because they already done had the D. And if they got the D and you ain't paid them for it, I mean, child, What does being cute got to do with anything? Because you know, when you think of cute people ads, you don't go into a situation thinking that he wants to be defecated on. He's too cute for that. You too cute for that. You too cute to be wanting somebody to defecate all on your body. And I don't care who it is that's asking you to do it. And I don't care how much money they paying you to do it. I don't care how much money they paying you to do it. It could be the Powerball amount. I still wouldn't do it. Duh. Well, I wouldn't let y'all know I did it. Chief Keef baby mama is stank. Looking so she would do. Ooh, what Chief Keef mama got? Baby mammy got to do with this? Just because you cute don't mean you can't be crazy. I guess so, but it's just like, that's my first instinct. Like, you too cute for that. I'm out here robbing banks. You too cute for that. I'm out here fighting sissies. You too cute for that. I'm out here stealing CDs out of Walmart. You too cute for that. Like, that's my whole thing. Don't judge me. Shoot. Hey, House of yeah, what's good, House of Sir James? That's Chief Keef baby moms that said that about Odell. Oh, that's Chief Keef baby. Speaking of Chief Keef, what did happen to Chief Keef? Because girl, he stayed on the gator for years. So I didn't even know he had a baby mammy. Child. Thank you for the cash shot, boo. Mwah. I appreciate you, love bud. 12K on up to 20K. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes, claim it. Claim it. Hey, Shauna. He is in LA living his best life. Oh, you must follow Chief Keef, because girl, I don't. Odell is too fine. So sad. He needs some. Thank you, CW. You and I feel the same way. You too cute for that. You need to get you some type of help. Thank you, Ashley. Wow, I appreciate you, baby. You need to get you some type of help, girl. Chief Keef left Chicago. I'm going to tell you who need to stay up out of Chicago and Atlanta and LA and Miami and Virginia while you're playing. Miss 69. Miss 69 with the bad lace front that his hairdresser really need to go and do Kim Barrels, because her lace front's still looking at me. That's another thing that get me about that stuff too. I know this is so off topic, but it be killing me to see a whole bunch of silent sissies of the pews still sitting up here trying to go up for Kim Barrel. Girl, y'all don't remember when she smited all of us to hell back in 2007, and y'all still sitting up here singing this woman praises? See, that's why she ain't find nothing wrong with what she said. And it's sissies that always go up for her to this day. Mind you, I've been in church all my life. I can't name y'all one Kim Barrel song. I can't name y'all one Kim Barrel CD. Not name one. Not name their not L1. Not L1. Not L1. I can't name you. Not L1. Baby mama look like a duck. Ooh, Jesus. Leave that bad baby mama alone. Okay? Leave that lady, that man baby mama alone. Okay? Obviously, he liked it because he shot a baby up in her. Congratulations on the 12K. Keep going. Thank you, Miss Baythang. I'm not singing Kim praises. I don't listen to her music. Well, I ain't saying you, and I'm saying a bunch of the sissies is doing that. And I don't be understanding. Like, to this day, they still go up for Kim Beryl, and she be smiling all up in their face all the time, want to take their place backstabbers. Because if y'all know, I still believe she caught her husband up in the bed with a man, and that's why she feels the way she feel about the homosexuals. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Somebody at my door. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Girl. The next time somebody from the census come to my door, I'm sicking the damn Dobermans on them. The next time one of them comes to my door, I'm sicking my Dobermans on them. That's another reason why I want to hit the Powerball. Because when I do, I'm going to get about 12 to 20-some Dobermans. Dobermans and German Shepherd mix. Oh, they going to really eat their ass up. Whew. Yeah, they still knocking on people's doors doing this census thing. So, girl. So I know y'all saw my tea talk from yesterday about Portia finally deciding to leave Dennis hot dog peddling ass, and yeah, and then the real gag is Ashley is pregnant. Ashley Darby is pregnant again. Yeah, I did. I don't know why they still knocking on my door. I don't know why they still knocking on my door. I don't. We'll get to that in a minute, socialite. Girl, I'm just so glad that Portia finally decided to quit being dumb long enough to see what the hell we all been seeing with Dennis and finally decide to just let that man go. I'm so glad Portia done did it because that was a relationship that I did not understand. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I didn't. Any two times you take people saying that your daughter look like her daddy as a read, that's how I know how you really feel about that man. So I'm really glad you stopped wasting your time, his time, and our time with the shenanigans. So thank you, Portia. Thank you, Portia. Because I didn't understand it. Then you already post yours. Didn't you already post yours and T? Why they still knocking? I don't know, child. I'm so glad, Portia. Thank you so much for proving the kids wrong. Because, girl, I was just sitting over here like, I just cannot. I cannot. I wish Portia could talk some sense into Ashley. I just know Ashley has been staying for the check because ain't no way the husband ain't even attractive. Ooh. How she live in Atlanta and didn't know he was a trick and I knew it. Right. We all knew. But see, when you in it for a specific reason and a specific thing, you don't see what everybody else sees. But I'm glad that she came to her senses and she went on ahead and left that man. Now, when it comes to Ashley, to be real with y'all, I can't even sit here and say I'm too upset. Yes, make sure y'all like thumbs up this live. All 110 of y'all, thumbs up this live. Listen, I'm not even mad at Ashley for securing her bag. I'm not. I get it. I totally get it, y'all. I totally get it. But y'all got to look at it from Ashley's point of view. Now, somebody came under my comments and said that Ashley owns some type of yoga line, yoga fitness, yoga whatever, and she's worth $5 million by herself. And my whole thing is, if that's the case, why is she so free and willing to play this role and play this part when she obviously don't have to? So if it's not about the money, what is it? Because it's obvious that your man is bisexual. He like pussy and he like budussy. So I'm not understanding why she's willing to be made a fool of on national TV if she's already worth $5 million all by her lonesome. That's just how I feel. I ain't saying that she not. Maybe she is. I ain't bothered to Google it. I ain't bothered to say, hey, Google. I didn't bother to say, yo, Siri. I ain't bothered. I don't care if she is or she ain't. Listen, she just making her money, okay? She already pushed out an old ass man. Now I guess she about to push out an old tired ass bag lady or another old ass man. But either way, for me, I just still feel like this is a way for her, okay, to continue to ensure that she has a bag and an income for when she do decide to leave Michael and throw him off to the wolves, she's still going to be financially set. So go ahead, Ashley. Okay. Congratulations for your new bundle of joy, whether it's an old man, another old man, or whether you surprise everybody and have an old tired ass bag lady about your puss, because that's obviously what your puss is making, old people. And continue to make your money. Girl, not only will you make child support, you'll help get AARP benefits. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Listen, work ain't honest, but it pay the bills. She gonna get retirement, SSI, AARP benefits, pushing out them old looking ass kids. I'm not mad at Ashley. She getting her bit. Look, y'all can be mad at Ashley all y'all want to. I ain't mad at it. She ain't doing nothing that nobody did no different. That's the same thing Rashonda did. That's the same thing. Who else? Who else? I would say Evelyn, but I can't say Evelyn because that little boy is by the baseball player. That's the same thing Evelyn did. I mean, are her babies his only children? Yeah. And she said that they're trying to have him back to back because he's older. And he wants to be, and girl, look, Ashley, you ain't got to tell us that man older. We could look at your son and tell that man old. That's old sperm. That's what old sperm will get y'all. For all you women out there who think it's cute to have a baby by an old ass man, an old man carry old sperm, and your baby gonna come out looking old. Okay, y'all keep on doing that. Y'all gonna have an old man or an old tired ass bag lady next. But as far as her getting her bag, I ain't mad at it. Period. Get your money. Pay how you weigh. Shoot. Michael has older kids. Oh, I guess. Well, I would love for the baby mamas to speak up and let us know that they have to deal with his sad lifestyle like he's putting Ashley through. Yeah, baby Dean is adorable for an old man. He real adorable. He's adorbs. Child. Blaze is Candy's twin. Blaze do look a lot like Candy. She really does. Speaking of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so last night rather, me and Scotty, we was backstage and we was talking. Yeah, she know he bisexual. That's what I'm saying. It can't be that she's worth $5 million because no, Ashley wouldn't put herself through that for look, listen, okay. But anyway, me and Scotty was talking backstage last night, and come to find out, LaToya is keeping up a bunch of shenanigans around there, down to the Atlanta. So apparently, LaToya is coming up here saying that Pennywise, y'all know that's Tanya name for me, it's Pennywise, that Pennywise is basically young, dumb, and was full of cum. Thank you, Raphael. Because apparently, she pulled a melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Apparently, this is the T. Peter, is his name Peter? Paul. Girl, Peter, Paul, it was close. Paul was actually dating one of LaToya's friends. And Tanya was the side piece. Much like how Martell was dating one of Mel's line sisters, and Mel did not mind being the side piece. Tanya did not mind being the side piece. And then he left old girl to be with Tanya. And the girl that he left her for that, you know, is LaToya friend, and her and LaToya still cool. They kick it. So because of that, of course, Tanya not seeing it for LaToya, and LaToya don't see it for Tanya, and Portia don't see it for LaToya either. But I feel like the only reason why that is because Portia is friends with Tanya, and y'all know how Portia is. Portia is gonna take on Tanya's beef just like it's her own. The same thing she did with Phaedra in that Candy situation. So that's why I want Portia to stay her ass up out of this. They got nothing to do with her. And Portia and Kenya are at odds with each other. And from what we gathered, Kenya and LaToya, oh baby, they running around. Oh baby, they are a power force all on their own. They running around there wreaking havoc, wreaking mess, and I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Listen, LaToya ain't doing nothing that don't no other new girl do, which is try to start controversy and mess. But see, the controversy and mess, it hits close to home. Because she know the type of low down, dirty, disgusting whore bag that Pennywise is, and she not up here feeling her, you know, with this whole thing that Tanya does to try to be so sophisticated and so demure, and you know, pearl clutching, debutante-ish type of thing. And she like, child, please, she ain't nothing but a hood booger. She ain't nothing but a hood rat, because she ain't mine being my homegirl's ex's side piece. I'm just saying. LaToya Forever. LaToya Forever is a YouTuber. She has like 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and she's from Canada. She Canadian. That's who LaToya is. Who is this at my door again? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. That was Amazon. Anywho, I'm back. So yeah, y'all. That's the tea. That's the tea. That me and Scotty was sitting around talking last night. That Tanya is a low down, dirty, scheming ass whore who did not mind playing another man's side piece, and that's why Paul, in my opinion, don't want to marry her. That's how I feel. They keep claiming they get married, to get married, to get married, to get married. Girl, Paul ain't finna marry that woman. Yeah, Tanya, the nurse from Real Housewives of I ain't know she was a nurse. I don't see it for her on YouTube or Tanya on the show. I don't know who LaToya Forever is. I don't subscribe to her. I don't know what she does. All I know is that she was a YouTuber like me, and I went up. I said, okay, they giving these YouTubers a chance, especially on the Real Housewives. You know, that is silly because Tanya really looked like Pennywise. I call her Scream with the long face. She could pass for that, but I call her Pennywise. See, and that's why I've always believed that Cookie story. The Cookie lady, I've always believed that. And y'all know, anybody that saw my Housewives Atlanta reviews from last season, I said that. I said it don't matter how messy Candy, Cynthia, and Kenya was for that girl won't lie. That lady won't lie. She never once said that she slept with that man. What she said was he hunted me down to get my number. And I gave him my number. So, you know, go down some of these comments. Thank you for the cash. I almost said super chat. Thank you for the cash app, boo. Mwah, mwah. I appreciate the cash app. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on the 12K. Many more to go. Thank you. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Tanya is a pick me. She is. She is. Tanya is a pick me, and Portia needs to be careful. She running around here taking up for this woman, carrying on her beef like, and I see now I'm going to go in and I have on Portia again because they're already filming for the 13th season. No, Nene Leakin is not in it. They're already filming for the 13th season. And I can already tell I'm not going to see it for Portia because she keeps doing the same damn thing. Not having her own brain, her own mind, and letting her grown-ass friends handle their problems with a person. I don't like that. Yeah, MJ, she did. She rolled for Phaedra. Mm-hmm. She rolled for Nene. That was my issue with her last season because she had no problems with Kenya at all. All last season, she didn't have a problem with her until her and Nene made up. Then all of a sudden, here comes Portia with all of these problems and wanting to try to take up for Nene and oh Kenya, you're this and oh Kenya was the Kenya knows that someone got a hold of the woman Mark was texting. She would die, so I thought what she did to Tanya was unfair. Or maybe it was Tanya's karma. Y'all constantly say this could be Kenya's karma. Maybe that was Tanya's karma. How about that? Tanya didn't mind being the side piece. Tanya didn't mind being in the shadows, creeping around like a creeper. So maybe we could call this Tanya's karma. If that was Kenya's karma, maybe that was Tanya's karma. Can we agree on that? Now that this situation that came out and LaToya forever, what are the odds that the new cast member up here is a friend of Paul's ex-girlfriend and who had all of this dirt on her? And what are the odds of that? Let's talk about it because y'all always get on me. Well, this is Kenya's karma. Well, I guess this is Tanya's karma. And I agree. Kenya, first of all, Cynthia and Candy was responsible for that cookie lady being invited to that party anyway. And she didn't mind telling people the whole story. Now, was Kenya messed up for inviting that woman there in the messy way that she did it? Yeah. I said that in my review. Yeah. She was very wrong. And it was very messed up. But at the end of the day, that woman won't lie on Paul. But see, now we see why you were so quick to take up for Paul and this, that, and this, because you just as crooked and foul and messed up as Paul is. Some dishonest dick met some dishonest pussy. I mean, hey. I did forget that. Cynthia brought one of Todd's ex's friends to a brunch to try to shake him. I forgot about that. But when you brought, I do remember that. I did forget about that. See, Kenya ain't did nothing no different. It's double standards. They can sit up and do the most grimy, petty, childish, gutter butt, off the wall, gutter snipe thing to each other. They can say the most off the walls things to each other, but let Kenya do it. Oh, all production got to get shut down because everybody wants to be so pissed with Kenya. Girl, bye. Thank you. House of Sir James. Thank you. I appreciate you, love bug. Mwah. Thank you for that cash app. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. That's just my whole thing, y'all. I can't go for the double standards. I don't like the double standards. I don't think that it's fair. And that's why I always wrote for Kenya like I did. And I always said that in my review. She has done nothing different that none of them haven't already done to each other. She hasn't. She hasn't. And you're right, Sipping. Your karma doesn't always have to fall because of some man. It doesn't. But at the end of the day, how you get them is how you lose them. And how you get them can also result as to the situation that could happen in your relationship. The same way she did not mind being a side piece to him when he was with LaToya's friend, apparently. That's why the cookie lady did not mind giving Paul her number. It works the same. Look. I didn't write the book. That's why you got to be careful about how you do people, how you come into situations. You got to be careful with that. Listen, Sipping, I don't want to give Paul no cookies either. To be quite honest with you, I ain't into the high yellow light brights like him. So I wouldn't have gave him no cookie either. I mean, I might would have let him sniff it. But, well, I take that back. It depends on how. I want to know how much it hangs, straight up, wait up, hold up, Mr. Lover. Okay. It all depends on how low it hang. If it hang low, I mean, I might swing from it for a little bit. But, that's just me. But Sipping, don't you got a good man? Tell him I said, ask your good man, do he got any good friends? Because that's how it always is. It's always in a group of friends, it's always that one good guy. And all the rest of them are snakes and hoes. I think Portia was giving Kenya a chance, but it brought back old feelings seeing her doing the same things that made them fall out. Maybe, Ashley, but oh well. Oh well. I hate when people do that. Don't say that you forgive me, I forgive you, we're moving on, but then you still holding on to old stuff. Then there's no reason for us to have done any of this. And at the end of the day, Portia is just as grimy as Kenya. Are we forgetting how the way her and Phaedra did Candy? So let's not sit up here and act like Portia is just this God-fearing saint. And Kenya doing this reminds her, yeah, she's just as messed up and foul and every damn thing else. So I'm not with that either. I'm not with that either. Portia, thank you, C-Dub. Portia was down with Kenya's mess until Nene accepted her again. That's when there started being a problem. Trust me. That's when it started being a problem. Because now that she was friends with who she really wanted to be friends with, now she ain't had no time to be. And that's another reason why I don't like Portia. I could still be friends with one person and still be cool with the adversary because they haven't done nothing to me. Now, I will set boundaries. Listen, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with her. Don't talk about her in front of me. Don't do that shit. Because I don't allow her to talk about you in front of me. Don't do that. That's all that Portia had to do. All Portia had to do was say, Nene, listen, I know you don't see it for Kenya like that. You probably ain't going to never see it for her like that. But listen, I'm trying to. We're working on some type of camaraderie with each other. So could you not talk about her in front of me? And I will damn sure make sure she don't talk about you in front of me. That's all. That's called being an adult. That's called being an adult. Yep, like I said, Portia just wants to be down with the crowd so bad, like that shit that people do in high school. It is. It is. Man is good as far as I know, but we not married. All my eggs on in one back. I know that's right, Sippin', and I ain't even mad at it. I just hope the storylines are better this season. Will you be watching Salt Lake City season of Real Housewives? Probably not. I didn't even know they had that. Who owned it? Yeah, Marlo is back on the show. A lot of people say that Marlo was smart, that she kind of fell back from Nene this season and started filming and being friendly and cordial with the rest of the girls, because that was my thing. I said, well, now that Nene is gone, is Marlo gonna still be around? But I guess she is. People see it for Marlo, old thieving ass. I mean, that girl, I guess. Child. But getting off of that, on to this Cardi B and Candace Owens situation. Y'all, you are truly El Teddy's brother. What you mean, House of Sir James? What I say? What I say, James? I'm truly El Teddy's brother. What I say? So let's get on to this Cardi B and Candace Owens situation. You read the Salt Lake City. I didn't. I ain't know. I did not know they had that. First of all, who on it? If it's a whole bunch of Caucasians, I will pass. Okay, and there's no shade to my Caucasian people. Y'all ain't did nothing to me, but I'm on my melanin tip right now. I'm gonna just say that. But Candace Owens and Cardi B, y'all. Yeah, send it to me, Sippin'. I feel like they're both being used. I feel like they're both being puppets. I feel like Cardi B is only being used because she has a huge following, but I also don't feel like Cardi B has the right to speak for Black people when she's Latino. That's number one. So had it been anybody else, had it been Beyonce that Joe Biden spoke, and it could have been Beyonce that Joe Biden spoke to. It could have been Jay-Z that Joe Biden spoke to. It could have been somebody like that. It should not have been Cardi B. She is not the voice for Black people because she ain't Black. Let's just be honest. She not Black. She Black adjacent, but she ain't Black. But what I don't like is how Candace Owens is basically cooning out, thinking that she's somehow gonna get something out of being pro-Trump. First of all, Candace Owens, you better take a look at Omarosa. You better take a good hard look at Omarosa. How Omarosa turned on all of her people, all of her Klansmen, all of her sorority sisters, all of her family, all of the men that she was rolling in the hay with. You better take a good look at her. See, she thought that Trump was her friend too. And she rolled hard in the paint for Trump too. The minute that she had that wedding down to whatchamacallit, that was the end of Omarosa. Trump ain't never seen it for Omarosa. Trump won't never Omarosa's friend. And it did not shock or surprise me when he threw that ass out the back door. Girl, he ain't even have enough decency to throw you up out the front door. He threw you out the back door. So Candace Owens, take a good hard look at the people that came before you trying to be oh so pro-Trump, oh so pro-Trump. Girl, go find your life somewhere. You ain't nothing but a propaganda ploy too. While you sitting up here trying to run down on Cardi B. As far as I'm concerned, that make you worse than Cardi B. Because you are our color. You are our descendants. You come from us. But you want to be so pro-Trump as if Trump is your friend. Girl, you better take a hard look at Omarosa, Candace. Since you want to read people, let's read your ass. Since you running around here thinking Trump is your friend, girl, yeah, okay. You gonna find out the hard way, the same way Omarosa did. You sitting up there trying to say she's dumb and he won't do nothing but using you. The hell you think Trump and the Republicans are doing for you? Quiet as a kept. The Republicans don't even want your black ass there. You're there out of convenience. That's why you there. And they ain't there because they love you so much. They there because you out of convenience. And yeah, Candace was speaking facts. Don't get me wrong. Candace was speaking a lot of facts. That's not my issue with Candace. My issue with Candace is don't sit up here and try to call her dumb or you're not smart enough to do anything like this. When, girl, you're not smart enough to see you're being just as much used up as she is. And don't mention of who needs to be doing this, who needs to be doing that. When Kanye West wanted to sit up here and be all up Trump's ass, that was perfectly fine. But now y'all feel as though y'all can dictate on who the Democrats decide to use. I don't like that. I don't like that. And it don't matter how many facts. And this is the thing. Candace Owens can still speak all facts without upsetting our people. As many of the facts that she been speaking, she really upsetted me. She upsetted me. I ain't even gonna speak for y'all. She upsetted me. Yeah, she spoke some facts. Cardi B spoke some facts too. Let's not do that. Ciao. But that's how I feel about the Candace Owens and Cardi B situation. Both of them dumb. Both of them being used. Ain't now one of them better than the other. And that's just where I'm at with it. Listen, if Trump can use Kanye West, Biden can use Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion or Future or NBA Youngboy or YLE or YBO XYZ HIV STD whatever. What's good for the goose is good for the geese. Yeah, because these little young boys kill me. NLE this, NYE that, ABC this, DFG that, STD this, HIV that, AIDS this. Like, can't y'all just have a name? Like, just a regular schmegular name like everybody else used to do. Everybody got to be an MBA, a YOB, a YBA, a XYZ. God, the music industry is just gone now. RIP to the music industry. Not to be funny, but Cardi is an idiot. I cringe when she talks about maybe Ebony, but this is the thing. We all know Cardi B don't know nothing about politics, but at the end of the day, she has a huge following. I'm not mad at him for capitalizing on it. Much like how Trump didn't mind capitalizing off of Kanye West. And we know he's an idiot. So what's the difference? My thing is, don't put down us for basically doing what y'all are doing. Don't put down our side when your side doing the same damn thing. That's my thing. Thank you for the cash out, boo. I just now saw it. Thank you for the cash out, boo. What do I think about Yaya Mayweather being pregnant by NBA YoungBoy? I think she's foolish. I think she's retarded. She just as retarded as that baby gonna be. Because I'm telling y'all, NBA YoungBoy, he's missing a chromosome. He is. NBA YoungBoy look like he never graduated kindergarten, let alone 5th grade, 8th grade, or 12th grade. Talk like it too. That's how I feel. Y'all want to know how I felt? That's how I felt. That baby gonna be just as retarded as both of their parents. That poor little baby. We got to do right by these children. We got to do what we got to. If there was any time for an abortion to be legal, this is the time. Yeah, boo. Go on ahead and have you that good abortion. You don't need the money. You a Mayweather kid. Like these dumb, foolish little the girl. And don't that man got herpes? So I guess your puss is just as bumped up as his dick is, huh? So I guess it just is what it is. Whew. Did you hear about the recording just leaked on Trump? He said he didn't say or do anything about COVID in January because he didn't want people to panic. I ain't heard it, but I want to hear it, Ashley. I believe it, though. I believe it, though. Yeah. D, what you saying, oh Lord, too? He do. Everybody know that boy got herpes. Herpes simplex type 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I guess her puss is just as tied, delayed, and through as that. See, girl, listen, both of y'all need to be putting a N95 mask on that dick and that puss, and y'all don't need to be having no babies. NBA Youngboy don't need no babies at all. Yeah, I heard. We just talked about that, Nick. Puss looking like the back of a Nestle Crunch bar. Right. Usher got a baby on the way? By who? When your dad give out lumps and your man give out bumps. You so crazy, Gabby. Child. I don't know what to say for these foolish ass little people. God bless their heart, though. Like, that's all we can say is God bless their heart. And just move on. Seriously. I'm not going to get myself all worked up about it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. Oh, I don't know about Tamar and David because y'all know I don't deal with Tamar. I mean, I hope Tamar all right. The only thing I heard was that he put out a restraining order on her. I mean, I guess I'm over Tamar. Look, y'all, I really don't care. I don't care. I don't. It's if it ain't one thing with Tamar, it's another. So we've gone from you damn near killing yourself to now your boyfriend got a restraining order out on you. How did we get here, Deborah Cox? Y'all must have caught the bus or something. Because I'm just confused at how you go from sick, almost laying on a bed of pain, a bed of death, deathbed, whatever, to now your boyfriend done put out a whole restraining order on you. I don't care, y'all. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't. Check my DM. What you done sent to me, girl? This woman married her grandmama's second husband. Y'all, I ain't watching this. I refuse to watch that. Jesse Smollett made a statement about the incident. What incident? Please don't tell me about the incident that happened a few years back. Because I don't care about that either. She punched him in the throat. Why she punch him in the throat? Oh yeah, I saw it sipping. How you think I figured that out? She marrying that her grandmama's second husband. Oh, and speaking of old people, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Speaking of old people, Giselle just turned 50. It says 50 never looked so good. Happy birthday to me. As I think over the past 50 years, wow, what a journey. I wouldn't change one thing. I'm so blessed and grateful. Thank you to everyone who really loves and support me. I appreciate you more than I can express. And I guess she was trying to give us a nasty piece of Janet Jackson from the nasty days. That's Giselle, y'all. This her 50th, excuse me, this her 50th birthday picture. I guess she felt like doing this was gonna get her a seat back at New Birth and was gonna make Donkey Kong want her even more. I mean, I guess so, Giselle. I mean, you look good though, sis. Don't give me like I ain't no hater like that now. I mean, you do look good. You do look good. You know, but I mean, you look good, girl. Don't get me wrong. You look good, sir. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, so I know a couple of y'all have been wondering what happened with the Come Up Miami. It was supposed to come on last night. Okay. Well, apparently, y'all know Jamarcus, who's an aspiring singer up there or whatever. Supposedly he signed a contract to some type of music group, I assume, or whatever. And because he signed that contract, his managers did not want him on the Come Up Miami. They did not want him to be shown. So they sent Karan and him a cease and desist letter, basically saying that either they need to shut the whole show down or they can keep the show but take him out of it. But Karan basically says that he signed a contract with them too. Now, my whole thing about that is, though, Karan, if he signed the contract, girl, how valid is it? Because you sure didn't come out with the episode last night like you were supposed to. And I'm more than sure you took down the video. Let's make that clear. You took down episode 1, did not do episode 2. And that makes me think that whatever contracts you said that you got them signed must not be notarized or anything valid, because we didn't get the episode last night, and I'm more than sure that's because you're trying to edit Jamarcus up out of that. So that's the tea with the Come Up Miami. That's why it didn't come out last night. No, I don't know. I'm not watching Tamar's show. I don't like Tamar. Yeah, y'all know I don't like Tamar. No, I'm not watching that show. No. I don't know how much of a show it's going to be anyway, because she walked out of it in the middle of production. So I don't even know why y'all watching it. But yeah, for those of you guys that watched to Come Up Miami, it was supposed to come on last night, but that's why it didn't come on last night. Because of Jamarcus, they couldn't show it. You say a real first lady would never. Child, is any first lady being with Jamal Bryant a real first lady, girl? He not even a real pastor. IJS. Why don't I like her? I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her character. I don't like her characteristics. I don't like all of the snap, crackle, and popping that she be doing. I just don't like Tamar. I don't. I like her music, but I don't like her. And I'm not watching her show. Yeah, I felt sorry for Tamar when she tried to kill herself. I still don't like her, and I still not supporting her show. I don't like her. I don't like the way she used to do her sisters. I didn't like the way she used to throw up her sisters' marriage problems and this, that, and this all up into their faces. I didn't like how she always made a situation be about her. It's stuff like that about people that just turns me off. And I don't like her. Now, if that's just a character that she was playing, I would have to be around her personally to know that. Maybe then my feelings would change. But so far as her, and from what I've seen, girl, she can have that. I'm all right. Trust me. No. They probably didn't know. They probably knew she was spoiled, but they probably didn't think that she was going to be up there on the show doing all of that. They all knew she was spoiled, but they all didn't think that she was going to give all of that on the show. That's why a lot of the times the sisters just did not want to film with her, because with them, and they all said the same thing. It became too much. They knew that she was spoiled and all of that. That can be overlooked. She's the baby. But all that extra that she used to do, oh no, ma'am. No, 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 no. Yeah, Mona Sky Young working on it. So Tamar do coke. Ooh. Sippin said Tamar is a cokehead and she knows because she offered one of her home. See, it upsetting her and her home girls because Tamar had the nerve to come up and ask them, do they want to toot it up? Did they want to hit a bump? Yeah, I don't like Miss Evelyn. I don't like Miss Evelyn. Hey, Diana. Hey, Nene. Hey, Joelle. Thanks, Nene. Yeah, I don't like the way they treated Tracy either, but at the same time, Tracy needs to let it go. All right. That's the difference. Tracy needs to let it go. Tracy is upset because she felt like they were supposed to turn down the deal simply because she was hot in the ass and got pregnant and felt like everybody was supposed to wait on her to drop that baby. Nah. Like I won't even mad at them for that. I won't. I won't. You already knew what it was that we was working on. Nobody told you to be out there hunching without a condom. So no. No. That's the complete difference. Yeah, it was messed up. But at the same time, Tracy, you overgrown. You should be past that by now. You searching for apologies from everybody, but what was they supposed to do? That was a once in a lifetime situation. Nobody told you to be high in the ass and get pregnant, and they did what they had to do. But don't feel bad, because the group ain't last. The only people that made it out to be anything was Tony and Tamar. So no. She chose to get pregnant. She chose to have a baby. They chose to sign their signature on the dotted line, and they got to where it was they needed to get to. So yeah, as far as the Tracy thing goes, that's just how I feel. Tracy, build a bridge and get over it, bitch. Get over it. Yeah, sipping, they ain't go far at all. The only person that made it out was Tony. And Tony, because of Tony, Tamar was able to meet Vince and marry his fat ass to get something up out of him. And then that's how she got put on. Yeah, Nene, that's how I feel. It is not their responsibility to stop their life because you decided to go out there and get that was my thing back then. I said, well, Tracy, you already knew the blueprint. So did you really think it was a smart idea for you to go out there and get pregnant when you knew the blueprint? You knew the plan. We already done talked about it. We had the maps, we had the rope, we had the handcuffs, the shovels, we had everything we needed to make the master plan work, to make the heist go down. And you go get pregnant. Now you mad at us because we didn't wait for you. I know what you talking about, Ebony. I'm just speaking my piece. That's how I always felt. But look, you guys, I have been up here for an hour and 30 minutes. Girl, my throat's starting to hurt. But I had so much fun talking to all of y'all. Y'all are crazy as hell. I appreciate each and every last 127 of y'all it was that was up in here. Thank you for celebrating my 12K hit with me. It was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps. I definitely appreciated it. I'm about to log off of here. Lord, my throat getting sore. But y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to be back up here on the weekend, probably on Saturday. I'm going to come back up here and we're going to gag some more on Saturday because I'm more than sure it's some more shenanigans that we're going to have to address. But I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And until next time, so long, farewell, Alvidas, and goodbye to you.